I feel like I feel like the Hickson space. I feel like that is like just an alternate
Yeah,
take on the like the Cockneyed like
yeah, yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, I think I think we did talk about this at one point because I think you brought up the fact that like StarCraft was supposed to be like a Warhammer game,
Yeah,
and I was like, yeah, and then it made me think because I just had the same thought that I think we talked about before, which is imagine the alternate universe, like the alternate timeline we would be on if it
if it didn't.
was a Warhammer game, and
Yeah,
like Warhammer was like this insanely popular thing,
yeah,
and like StarCraft was
yeah.
like
Holy shit, man.
didn't exist or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. It would just be Blizzard would have its own line of just Warhammer related things, you know?
Yeah,
That would just be our because like yeah, because we already talked about that. Yeah, we totally
yeah,
talked about
we
this when
had this exact
I
same
was like, dude,
conversation.
StarCraft and Warcraft are probably way more well, World of Warcraft obviously is way more popular than 40K, but like
Yeah,
StarCraft is more popular than 40K, I would
sure.
think.
Oh yeah, I think so for sure.
Like, man.
But but what if it was World of Warhammer?
Oh, man. It wouldn't be as cartoony, would it?
No, I don't think so.
It would be
Well,
grimdark. Because even
yeah,
Warhammer, the regular Warhammer universe is grimdark like 40K is. So there's like a little bit of over the top silliness to it, but it's in the context of like brutality and violence and you know,
yeah,
everything's over the top. It wouldn't, like
yeah.
World of Warcraft is like it's kind of endearing. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
mean it's yeah. I think yeah, all Warcraft stuff, but especially World of Warcraft, I think is generally pretty silly. There
yeah.
is like a serious story, but it's a pretty silly game.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's so many memes that are related to it, you know.
Yeah,
And I feel like that's what I don't know. Like I know the Warhammer universes definitely have their own memes and own like groups, but like I definitely think that if you were to have World of Warhammer, like the fucking Warhammer fanatics would just be like, "Oh, it's such a cartoony piece of garbage," like
yeah. But just like what, like, like in terms of like the butterfly effect, like what would be different? Would be
man,
like I don't know, just like we'd be living in like an entirely different world. It's like, you know, like COVID never happened, and like fucking like
Trump never got
everyone's
elected.
yeah, Trump never got elected. Every country has like deactivated their nukes, and like we all live like peacefully forever, like solved like world hunger and like
Holy shit. We just never knew. We never knew the
yeah,
implications
yeah,
of
just living
of that deal
in a
falling through.
yeah. We'll never know. There's another timeline out there where it's playing out.
Dude.
Or maybe it's worse. Maybe it's way
Yeah, maybe
worse.
it
Who
could be
knows?
worse. Trump is now the dictator of America.
He's the
He's on his
supreme emperor of the United States.
He's running for a third term in 2024. Got
Oh
rid of
man.
the amendment that says you can't.
Yeah. But goddamn, do the people love their Warhammer?
Oh man.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, I don't
there's like
know.
some small like indie studio like producing like StarCraft, Zergling Tide or something, and everyone's like, "Dude, it doesn't even have crossplay."
Holy shit. Starcraft Zergtide. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, definitely Warhammer would be bigger than it is.
Yeah, for sure.